Voters have ousted two incumbent school board members in the Northwest Hendricks School Corporation. This decision follows a more than a year of controversy and divide over how the school district handled sexual misconduct allegations involving a teacher and a student. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny has been tracking this case from the beginning and now has the latest.
Earlier this fall, WRTV hosted a Facebook Live candidate forum with the three challengers, Joe Brooks, Abby Morgan, and David PYATT. The two incumbents did not agree to participate in our Facebook Live. Tonight, we've learned that Morgan and Brooks have won and have defeated those two incumbents.
Northwest Hendricks School Board President Jim DiAgostino and board member Craig Peoples are out. Voters have decided to replace them with Abby Morgan and Joe Brooks. Morgan received 51% of the vote, while former Tri-West Attendance Secretary David PYATT received 30% and DiAgostino just over 17%. Challenger Joe Brooks received 67% of the votes and overwhelmingly beat incumbent Craig Peoples.
I think what we heard yesterday was the silent majority spoke. So I really think that's what happened. This is what happens when the trust gets removed.
All those in favor say aye.
The current school board has faced criticism for how it handled sexual misconduct allegations involving teacher Tyler Bruce and a then 16-year-old student. The board did not fire Bruce until 2 months after he was criminally charged with child seduction and 7 months after the alleged victim's family filed a tort claim against the district. The district also paid two Tri-West High School administrators $111,000 while they were out on administrative leave for nearly a year. Nathan and Stacy Bagley are accused of failing to report the misconduct allegations to the authorities.
That says that the community was done with what happened, that everything was exposed, and they were fed up and said, you know, we're going a completely different direction.
David PYATT was an attendance secretary at Tri-West High School and reported suspected sexual misconduct involving Bruce to the Department of Child Services.
I would suggest that her and Joe do a top-to-bottom review of this incident on everything and get everything out that they can to the public.
Both Brooks and Morgan have vowed to look into what happened and share what they can with the public. They'll work with the three other board members who were not up for re-election this year.
We're all still neighbors. We all still go to the same events and church, and you know, we're going to see each other at restaurants and grocery stores and all those things, and we're all part of the solution one way or another. I know that I'm going to make sure personally to do everything that I can do to communicate and keep and maintain the trust that the community obviously has with me in regards to the way that the turnout was yesterday.
Many people in the community have expressed frustration that board members won't answer questions and recently eliminated public comment from public board meetings, something both Brooks and Morgan want to change.
When you cut off public comment when that happens, that's when the distrust starts.
PYATT says the community now needs to get behind the new board members so this corner of Hendricks County can begin to heal.
I support both of them in moving forward, and I want all my followers to support her in moving forward with this.
Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Abby Morgan told us, quote, "I would like to thank the members of the Northwest Hendricks School Corporation community for their support. I'm excited about this opportunity to serve the community I love." Jim DiAgostino and Craig Peoples haven't responded to WRTV's requests for comment.